are here at Wine Depot in Reposo Street, Makati, home of Apotheke Craft Spirits. We have a special guest.
Yes.
And our special guest is Mr. Simon Cote. He is the founder and managing director of Apotheke Craft Spirits.
Hi
Hey,
guys,
Simon.
hi ladies. Good to see you again. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having us here.
It's a pleasure.
We have a lineup
Of 12
of 12
gins.
fantastic gins that we will also be serving during our bar shifts.
So we're gonna be having drink promotions, and we're gonna have gin buffet and bar shifts. We're actually gonna be behind the bar to feature these 12 gins as well. So watch out for those things. So we're gonna be tasting 12 gins, and we're gonna start with
Martin Miller.
our favorite.
Is it?
Yes.
I love it too. What's so special about Martin Miller is from the UK, it's from England. And it's actually distilled and added with Icelandic water. So
Yeah,
let's try this
let's
gin.
try
It's
the
been
first
done
one.
in 2 distillation. So the first one, they actually do a very juniper berry, and they use all the very hearty botanicals. And the second distillation is more, they basically do a citrusy vodkas, and that's one of the reasons also why they can't be called a London Dry. They add a special ingredient, which was just actually disclosed quite recently, and that is a cucumber distillate. So yes, they were actually the first one to use
yes,
cucumber,
yes, that's right.
even
That's
before the
gonna-
big boys. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, welcome.
I taste a little bit of that cucumber note.
A
that
really
you're saying.
strong cucumber note to it. Very citrusy. The juniper is actually very soft.
Very soft, it's not harsh at all. It's got a
Yeah.
very silky
It's not
finish.
like the London Dry that you're used to, where the juniper is actually
Exactly.
the punches.
I'd love to have probably slices of strawberries with this, with a nice
And the
tonic.
cucumber.
Yeah.
I
Or
love
cucumber,
that.
and also recommendation is to add a little crack of black pepper.
Apotheke also have a range of
Beautiful tonics, yeah, basically, and with a good gin. It's so sad to use an average tonic. So we have the Fentimans mixers, and what's special about these guys is I guess they utilize a time-honored botanically brewing that takes about 7 days. 7 days for one batch. So it takes a lot of time. It's all
a lot of
natural.
love.
Lots of love.
If you have a good bottle of gin, you better have a good bottle of tonic to go for your gin and tonic.
Today, now we're staying in, I guess, in England.
my
Looking
God,
at this
look at
little
that.
cute
Oh,
bow tie.
cute.
It's
Yes.
very British.
Simon,
Very British.
that would totally go well with your
I
shirt.
think
right
so,
now, I
and you know
think.
what? Every single bottle comes with a little bow tie that you can
tiny.
actually take for yourself after. And what's so special about Chase is they are potato farmers. So they are very
Okay.
famous for their potato vodka.
Okay.
From here, Chase vodka, which is really what makes these guys very famous. They won a lot of award with it. Obviously, potato is a great base for vodka. It's the most expensive, or one of the most expensive.
But
Chase.
what makes this special aside
So
from
they will use the Chase vodka as the
base.
base, and then boom. And I really find how delicate it is. You will definitely appreciate the smoothness of the spirit itself. That comes from the potato-based vodka to start with. I don't know what you get on the nose.
It has a very herbal nose
It's
to it.
That's very piney and spicy at the same time. But the ginger, I was expecting a punch of ginger.
But it's
very
very
mild.
delicate, very
Yeah, it's
subtle.
very delicate. And
Like
then
you're
it's gone.
you walk in a fern forest, and that's a bit like what the feeling you've got.
I'll put this in ice and I'll drink it as is. I won't
There you
even have to
go.
put tonic on it.
As William Chase himself prescribed it, or I guess suggest, a beautiful, generous slice of ginger,
Yeah.
along with the lemon peel.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, let's go to
What's the next
Germany
one?
now.
Germany.
German.
Look at this bottle. These are actually the traditional Kirsch bottle in Germany for the traditional Kirsch. Stefan, the founder, is a big fan of Portugal. He spent all his summer there when he was a kid.
That's why it sounds kind
Yeah,
of
gin
a little
Sul.
bit. Yeah.
100% of the botanicals are from the Portuguese coast.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So they take the Portuguese coast, facing the Atlantic, the wind and the sun. They use all the botanical, bring them back to Hamburg
Wow, I love the nose.
with floral. So it's it gets a bit more intricate and I would say delicate, subtle.
Yeah.
I'd say it's sexy.
Very sexy, yeah.
It's a sexy, complicated woman.
My palate is actually looking for something like a coriander thing there.
Yeah.
So I'd have like a coriander
Yeah.
tonic, nice and bright you know, a
Right,
little bit
fresh
herbal.
herbs.
Yeah,
Savory.
fresh herbs, yeah.
We're flying from Germany to Belgium.
Oh my God,
we
Belgium
are
is
going
famous
around.
for like chocolate.
Chocolates.
28 botanicals actually, and it's the Filliers distillery, and it's actually the oldest distillery of Belgium. If you look at the bottle, they kind of look like those pharmacy kind of
Yeah.
medical bottles.
Actually,
Apotheke
you
bottles.
remember
Apotheke
those
bottles, yeah, you
the
know.
old
It could be a dextrose too.
IV bottles.
IV
know.
bottles.
You
there
could put like
go.
an IV.
So the first two generation, we're actually doing medical grade alcohol.
So this is the classic
base,
dry gin.
yeah.
There you go. So that's the base of all these two
Correct.
other ones. I think the last time I've
awesome.
tasted this, I said it reminded me of Baguio.
Well,
Like,
there
wow,
you go.
tiny.
The pine blossom, the blossoms of the pine trees.
It
Yeah.
basically is how it smells.
And it's very well
You know,
integrated, right?
yes.
It's really delicate and it's no alcohol burn. We use some orange from Valencia. How's the orange? The
I
tangerine?
can smell like orange
Wow.
peels.
Very
well integrated.
round, very smooth in the tongue.
So a nice, maybe a gin fizz or something like
Yeah.
that. Some
Spritz.
pollen, a
Yeah.
spritz.
Yeah.
I'll have a
happy
gin
day.
sour with this.
A gin sour, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Philippines.
Oh, welcome back to Calamba, Laguna. I am
now.
proud of this.
Very
bottle.
proud of this bottle.
Matthew and the team at the distillery had really done a great job, and their vision is obviously to bring together in a bottle all the beautiful flavors of the archipelago of the Philippines. You guys have
Filipinas.
amazing forests, fruits, and flowers.
Tropical flavors that we have.
Exactly. So why don't distill all of this and express this emotion in a glass? That's a bit of
Yeah.
the challenge here. And out of the 28 botanicals in this gin, 22 are Filipino.
Great.
Ilang-ilang, sampaguita, you have calamansi.
I smell like the London peels.
Oh yeah, fresh.
And I really
Yes.
firmly believe this product can really compete with all the beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
really at the
definitely.
level. It's
So if
really
you
at
guys
the
are also
level.
collecting, definitely you gotta have this.
This is the botanical gin, which has been aged in Sigamoro cooperage from California, and he does his blend. So it's aged depending on between 4, 6 weeks, even a bit longer, and to get that actual.
And this one is how long? Aged for how long?
Between 4 to 6 weeks. So it really
Okay.
depends on the age of the barrel. You need to mix the barrel and obtain that kind of consistent flavor they're looking for. I still have the characteristic of the first one that comes quite up front.
But then you have the
Sweeter
oak,
and
the
oaky.
barrel already. The
Yeah.
oak is in there.
So you have some
a bit
aroma of
woody.
vanilla, oaky, the vanilla, the caramel that comes out of the barrel, but still you get that nice citrusy nose that I really enjoy. By the way, these boys are at 45%. And
Ooh,
normally we get
that's no
around-
joke.
High,
It's
yeah.
a little bit more, so it gives you a bit more buzz for your cash, but also a bit more quality, especially for mixing. I see a bartender, you know.
Where are we flying next?
Down under to Aussie, Australia.
Trying Four Pillars.
Oh,
Four
Four
Pillars.
Pillars!
You know, I got
met
to.
Stu
We
in,
got to meet one of the founders. Stu is really
Stu.
funny
Yeah,
guy.
and Stu, yeah. You met him in
Singapore.
It was hilarious, I know.
Funny
Such a funny
guy.
But what we've picked for this year, their classic Four Pillars called the Rare Dry is wonderful. I mean, if you've tried it, it's really one of my favorite gin. Navy strength is only
Remember these
58.8%
guys?
alcohol.
We tried this during our last video. Check out that video, it's so funny.
I remember your face.
I was
when
quite
you tried it,
surprised
right?
how
It was like,
how strong it was.
whoa.
Woo!
What we've done here, the one we picked for this year is their Bloody Shiraz. And they will harvest the Shiraz grape. It's not only once a year during the harvest. And they will let the Shiraz grape steep, macerate, infuse for 8 weeks in the gin. Which is
Wow.
finished already.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
And when it's after 8 weeks, they will just press the grapes and they will remove all the skins and the flesh.
Wow.
And you've got
Macerate the
the
grapes.
Shiraz grape, the Shiraz
Okay.
juice into the gin. Again, very, very different. And each vintage is different one from another.
It actually has a vintage here. It's 2017.
So that was
Oh,
the
they
year
have the
before.
vintage. It's
Yeah.
like having a wine vintage in a
Cool.
bottle.
It probably doesn't taste the same thing as if you would have it in 2017. So the flavors already kind of evolved.
It smells like a candy, like a licorice candy. That's the nose for me.
I taste like really sweet grapes.
Sweet grape that goes into it.
But then at the same time, you have that gin.
It has like a little slight peppery taste to it as well.
That's interesting.
Okay.
We can do this. I
There
think
you go.
that's
You're
the point of
warming
my
up,
new
huh?
barrel.
We're getting there. We're good. We have 4 more to go. All right, now we are going back to France, in a famous region known for...
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour. So these guys are actually cognac makers. The guys who are doing Citadelle, they do the cognac Ferrand, and they also do the plantation rum. The reason why these guys actually wanted to do a gin, as you know, they do cognac after the harvest, so they're allowed to produce cognac until the 31st of March, following the harvest in fall. So they produce wine, and with the wine they can distill all the way to 31st of March. After that, the pot stills are there, they're hanging out, they're doing nothing. They say they're
So they are just getting drunk
Yep.
with beautiful liquor.
State-of-the-art pot still.
The pot stills are like resting.
Exactly. They say, let's do some great gin.
Right.
You're gonna have the reserve version, so you're lucky.
Yes.
Wow.
So we're leaving
You're
out the
skipping that one.
classic, which is awesome actually. I don't want to skip it, but you know we had to reflect different style.
Yeah.
Here we have the reserve one, so we can
Let's
actually
try
start the classic.
one.
Okay, okay.
So we can discuss.
I'm not
how-
gonna say no to that.
No one says no to a good bottle of gin. Some
There
people
you
do.
go.
You should.
Oh, someone drank it!
Okay, so that ends the tasting for this Citadelle gin.
That was funny.
That's why we're not supposed to drink it.
Yeah.
So can we go straight to the reserve in this
Yes.
case?
Please.
Okay.
Okay. So-
Whoever drank that gin, you're in trouble.
Exactly, we're going after you. So, the reserve, right, aged in 5 different kind of barrels. So
Wow.
the same original gin is aged in different barrels for different times
curious.
and then assembled, okay?
Wow.
Basically, there's also 3 more botanicals from the classic one. So from 19, you go to 22, they add yuzu, corn flour,
okay.
Yuzu.
and juniper.
Wow.
Oh
Okay.
gosh, okay, now this is something quite complex.
A
Oh.
bit citrusy. The nose. Oh, okay.
It's
The-
very
the
it's very
nose-
elegant, I would say.
The nose is like sharper than when you taste it.
Now we're going to Italy, to Rome. These are the creators of this gin called Del Professore.
Wow.
Are the buffs behind Jerry Thomas Cocktail Bar,
Nice.
the Jerry Thomas project in Rome, which is a speakeasy bar. But however, it's an inspiration, so it's what we call a compound gin. And I say a bit also compound gin because everything is infused into the
Okay.
neutral grain, and it's not redistilled.
Okay.
So it's really an infusion. That's really what's going to give the color. You will see the color is a little bit amber. I will not say anything. We'll try the jam first. What's that?
Wow.
Smells really good.
Very different. You
cheers,
see the
cheers,
color?
cheers.
No barrel aging. It's just really from the
It's a bit muddy.
Yes, it's a bit
Cloudy. It's a bit cloudy.
no charcoal filter.
I would be scared if it
Yeah,
was
not
muddy.
muddy. No. So it's coming from the infusion?
Yeah, exactly. From the infusion of all the botanicals and no
But it's a
charcoal
diff-
filtration.
And there's no aging. Wow. But I have like a.
Oh, okay.
Why does it have kind of like a some sort of like still earthy, woody?
Well, that's the cinnamon. You probably
The
tasted
cinnamon.
the nutmeg, the clove.
Yeah,
From
the
the
nutmeg and the
The
cloves.
actual
That was
ingredient that was
All right.
infused in the bathtub. So we've tried Monsieur. Now let's go to Madame, and then you will tell me what's the difference.
This is Madame.
So a little darker, as you see.
Yeah, it's darker. It's
tiny
more.
It's more complex already.
orangey.
Yeah, probably Madame's are more complex and Monsieur a bit more shallow. You know?
Hey, we didn't say that.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I like it. Like you know that it's a little bit more feminine in the nose. It's gentle and it's a bit floral.
Floral, thank you. There's some rosebuds that has been
Because
added.
this is
that
woody
doesn't have.
citrus. This is a little bit
Floral.
floral. Okay,
Right.
I'm gonna
So-
excuse the Monsieur and
Monsieur,
the.
Madame, but I want to stay in Italy because we're gonna go to our.
Is this the last one we're
This is the
trying?
last one we're trying
last,
tonight.
okay.
One of the most
Roby
elegant.
Marton.
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 Because he's Italian, Roberto Marton. Yeah. For those of you who came to Toast
Okay.
to Trade, he was there. He came to Manila 2 months ago.
Oh, okay. The
Super
actual
character.
guy.
The actual guys was there.
He's
Also
Italian.
called compound gin. Again, this you have a neutral grain spirit where you're gonna steep, macerate, and infuse your botanical, and you will not redo a distillation after that. I bring this.
Look at the color of that.
Nice, look at that.
Lighter.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So it's cloudy
Sante.
and you know
Sante.
you see a little bit of Chin Chin.
Of
Italy,
the
honey.
volatile substance.
Tagay in Philippines.
Tagay hanggang mamatay.
I don't know about the last line,
I
but
don't
you
know
know.
where he learned that. That's not from DrinkManila.
Isn't it?
Tagay.
That knows.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so as good as this was,
It kind of remind me a little bit of
yes,
that.
when you outgrow this, you love this, it's very charming, and you love it,
Yeah.
and then you go there.
And you're just like,
You still a little
boom.
bit more.
When
but
you're
then-
done with the boys,
You're done
you
with
hang
the-
out with the men.
Yeah, there we go. I did like that. Well said. I like that.
So guys, June 7 with Apotheke Craft Spirits, that's gonna be in New World Bar Rouge, New World Makati, and then
Yes.
June 9, Kartel. That's on top of Dr.
Kartel's
Wine
Rooftop Bar.
Poblacion.
Poblacion.
So, and if you wanna know where the other events are, we're gonna have in June 14 and June 21, please visit us on DrinkManila.com. Follow us at DrinkManila on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and we will update you on where our Drink Manila World Gin Day celebration is going to be next.
We hope to see you guys all there.
So, before we end, Simon, where can they get all these bottles?
Well, as we mentioned earlier, there's Wine Depot, also online to the different online delivery website in Manila. You can find all of the product there, all at the same price, so quite easy. Also, please follow up on Instagram at Apotheke Craft Spirits. If you're interested in good booze, we have some professional tips, good recipes, just fun videos from all
Or
these
the
beautiful
master
producers.
classes that they have.
Yeah, we have a lot coming up in June especially, so yeah, look at us, look us up, and see you around.
Right.
Thank you,
So,
ladies.
cheers. Chin
So
chin.
cheers, guys.
Tagay.
Till our next one. Cheers.
Till the next.